Welcome, gorgeous humans and beautiful souls and luminous goddesses. I'm Alicia Lucas Hall,
And I'm Eva Lucas.
and we're coming to you from the Crystalline Ascension Mystery School Temple. Today, we're going to be sharing with you about restoring the foundational structures of your inner organic grids of your elemental body into wholeness that really supports your human ascension, allowing you to access and embody more of your higher consciousness. And it also realigns you to your new highest earth location. So think of it as an upgraded, higher dimensional blueprint to hold more of your unity consciousness within. That awakens you to your new role here on earth, and it actually unleashes your soul illuminated legacy that holds a beautiful and more greater impact for earth and beyond. And from there, it illuminates your path to certain locations here on earth where you, your soul, and your divinity can rise and prosper.
Yes, this is episode 9 of Sacred Soul Sparkles, which is a divine series where we are speaking into the ways of creating spiritual luxury in your inner world for deeper fulfillment and your extraordinary soulful life and soul illuminated legacy in your outer world for greater impact.
Beautiful. And what we were doing, we were tuning into, let's say if we're tuning into the collective consciousness, what's going on beyond the seen world, right into the unseen world, from the heaven, from the earth, and all a mixture. We see a lot of reunions happening. And this is like inner and outer reunions. And what I mean by, or what we mean by inner reunions, is the inner forms of consciousness with inside of you are coming into union, which is almost like that feeling, that inner family essence that is all inside of you. And what that looks like on the outer realms is outer soul families, outer councils of lights are going to be coming together and co-creating in unity. So lots of collaboration, lots of connections, a lot of these community vibes.
That's beautiful. As you're speaking that, I'm just seeing the whole vision. And it's almost like a coming home. It's a new coming home. And I know that has been a word that has been used many years for many years. But I'm just sensing that it's even a more powerful of coming home within and then on the exterior as well. So one of the things that was really shown to me was walking on new grids. You know, as we walk on new grids, and we do this in our sessions, and this is why our sessions are so bespoke, because we never know what comes through to each individual. And it's so miraculous. It's such a blessing to interact with all these individuals that come into our life. But while we're in the sessions, we hold that sacred container and we see animal medicines showing up from Gaia. We see the galactic teams coming in for our clients, and even loved ones who have passed on from their physical body, but it's their essences. It's not even like the animal has to manifest here in the physical, but it is their essences that are coming through, and the medicines that they're showing us to, help implement and embody into our beautiful soul clients. So it's such a miraculous occurrence that's happening right now.
Yeah, and I love that because that's what we've been experiencing ourselves, right? A lot of these earth animals have been coming to us, but we're able to see and witness and access their most highest version of themselves, which is really out of this world, if you can say so. And then our loved ones are coming in more and more so with these beautiful like collaborated missions, collaborated legacies to weave together. So it's really like what Eva was saying, it's really magical. And you too, at this time, might be hearing the call or feeling the call to step into a new role here on earth, one that maybe you're unsure about. It feels maybe unknown, but at the same time, it feels like a deep remembrance of what you were here to do and who you truly are and what you came here to be. And also, you might be feeling, being, called to new locations here on earth. I know, or actually, even I know for a fact that we've connected with a lot of individuals here that are sharing with us that they're either moving to a new location or they're preparing themselves to move to a new location. But everyone, it's almost like that. The word that's coming to me is like that spring fever. Everyone's going to be moving to all these different locations on this earth. And it's because we're desiring more to connect more with Gaia. And Gaia is a word or a term that we refer to as Earth's ascended form of consciousness. So that's what we mean by when we say Gaia. But it's like we're experiencing that feeling of coming home that Eva was talking about, where you feel like you're going to be meeting up with your long lost brothers and sisters or your long lost parents that you haven't seen for eternity. But this is the feeling, this is the urge, this is the pull that many are experiencing right now. And it's almost like they're being guided, they're being directed. It's like that calling of home, and everyone's just coming back home to their communities. But it's that knowingness and that excitement of huge family reunion invitations are all being placed out into the world. So maybe you might be feeling that invitation, or maybe you've even received that invitation, but it runs so deep, more deeper within your bones and beyond. And
Yes,
that's,
it's like,
go ahead.
sorry, go
No,
ahead.
yeah, you go.
Oh no, because I'm just like getting all excited over this too. And it's like your soul family. You are reuniting with your soul family. And we have heard before that we collaborate, we discuss, we have a mission up there before we come down into our earthly bodies, right? And we have people playing out character roles for us. And it's like we're done all the cleaning work, we've done all the inner work, and now we're coming into the most powerful parts of our soul family and reuniting with them. And sometimes, like you said, that will call for uprooting ourselves and taking that brave and courageous step and relocating.
Yes, and I feel like after we'll explain a little bit what how we came to in finding this, but after the fact, maybe I'll brush that aside. We'll talk about that after. So in the beginning, we were receiving messages and downloads to dive deeper into the structures of our elemental body, or you can say it, our inner grids, and bring them back into wholeness, into their truth. And when we speak about the elemental body, we're speaking about the consciousness of fire, earth, air, water, and ether that resides within your human vessel, within your human body, and really awakening them to their truth and coming into unity within.
Yeah, and that is so important for anybody who is on the ascension path and the evolution path, is really to upgrade your body structure. And this is what Alicia and I do a lot, is the architecture within and the grid work within. And one of the metaphors that I can use is that the pathways were muddy and they were stuck, and we were stuck underground and we weren't getting anywhere. But once we cleared it and did the purification and really amped up our grids and architecture, the metaphor was showing me like it was like a Jeep that was stuck in the mud, and it makes its way out of its mud, out of the mud, and it becomes into the sunshine. It comes out to the light, and it just slowly, easily, effortlessly moves forward in life. It's just like coming from the deep, deep undergrounds of darkness, healing all those aspects of ourselves, and then coming into the brightest light, the brightest sun, and the brightest life aliveness within inside of us.
Yeah, lovely. When you were speaking that, you know what I was imagining, or what I was seeing and tuning into, was that when we reanimated our elemental body, once we restructured the outer foundational consciousness, and think of this as the powerful pillars that allows you to really expand, ascend, and evolve even more into new levels of consciousness. But as you were speaking, it reminded me, or sorry, the vision that I was seeing was like it's almost like our beautiful sparks of light, our divinity came down, sat in the Jeep, and it became now the pathways opened up and the Jeep took off right to the newest location. So it was able to actually go and guide you and become that vehicle to really bring you to your next location. So in energetically speaking, for us, it allowed us to embody more of ourselves by doing this. It allowed more of our soul essence, more of our monad essence, or what others refer to, that 144 consciousness within our bodies. And of course, our God self, or our goddess self, allowed more of these essences to flow in and really open that up for us. And then,
Beautiful.
yes, from there, it for each of us on a physical level, it really ignited the pull or the call, or we heard it loud and clear to a new location here on Earth. And it was because of, or what we can say that this kind of structuring is, it is almost as if it's the preparation or the foundational body preparation for you, in order for you to be able to move to your, or go to your next location very smoothly, very, very easily, where every opportunity opens up, everything, the physical resources open up, the financial resources open up. It makes you feel on a human level more safe and secure to take that move, being one that, I have a family. We're a family of six, but it didn't feel really, really scary to even think of moving to another country. So I think back to myself before, I don't even know what I would have thought about that before we did any of this, that if I would have been more scared. But I
Yeah.
felt that once this really, the structure was in place, it was like there was no fear. It was just a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, and that's so, so important, right? Is to do the intangible work. I know everybody loves the tangible because they get to see it, they get to feel it, it's manifested, right? But the intangible is so important. It's so powerful because this is what creates an even more powerful outside of us, right? And I agree, like it's like the resources are coming, the sources are coming down more easily, more quickly, and it's like you got to move quickly, so your body better be ready to for the shifts to take effect whenever it's called. And that's one of the things that we've been practicing is really the trusting, right? Like the trust and the belief and going forward. And with the expansion of the new grids, and I'm going to share my own experience because that's what I have. With the expansion of opening the new grids and the architecture that we built together when we're in session, helped me to feel more connected with my physical body, helped me fall in love and honor and respect my physical body. And I really feel a frequency of a great frequency running through my veins and into my muscles. Like I want to build those muscles and I desire to be vital. And I'm really, what I feel is I'm preparing my body for the travels in my future so that I am able to experience them to the fullest. Like ladies, I'm in my 6th decade and I'm feeling more alive than I have in my 50s. And I'm ready to go. And one of my dreams is Greece. And when I'm doing my walks at home, I'm visualizing myself stepping up all those stairs and reach because I know there's a lot of stairs there. And I have to be ready and I have to have that physical muscles inside of me and that breath inside of me to experience it the way I want to.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. I love that kind of like that metaphor, because it's like we are preparing our inner world, our inner energetics, our spiritual bodies to be able to hold that big, massive energy. And this is what the result of doing it on the physical level is, really having those big, beautiful muscles and vital energy. So it's really bridging that heaven on earth into one, to have that overall beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious, and rich experience. But yes, this is experiencing more of that richness of Mother Earth in her purest and highest form, because us too are Mother Earth and Father Earth in our purest, highest forms. We're just all one. So as we activate and reanimate our grids, and so does Mother Earth. And that is why there's almost like the inner grid within us awakened, and then Mother, Father, Earth's grids awakened, and then we get to connect, and boom, a beautiful illumination of the light. It's really beautiful. But if you want to start, getting into and begin to awaken more of your elemental body, it could be simply as just breathing in with that intention of breathing in the most purest and highest crystallized or crystalline fire, that crystalline earth, that crystalline air, water, and ether, including all all five of those beautiful elements. And it's however you want to visualize it, just breathing it in and just seeing all these beautiful crystals illuminate within your body, because this is what we're made out of. We're made out of those beautiful crystals. So just imagine all these beautiful crystals within your body lighting up every time. I don't know, Mom, if you have an extension of that or what you're seeing or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's just like you were saying, everything is resources. The sources are inside of us. So people, the fountain of youth is inside of you. Receive it, accept it, allow it to, expand within inside of you, and allow yourself to live within the fountain of youth within inside of your body, because you're going to need it. As we
Beautiful.
move forward, if you want to enjoy life's deliciousness as we move forward, receive it. Open up your hearts and receive.
Love that. Love that. So beautiful soul. Gorgeous human, if you are committed to awakening to the truth of who you truly are and becoming more connected, more in union with both your inner and your outer worlds, so that you can step into your role as a luminary leader who is creating a beautiful soul illuminated, goddess illuminated legacy and life with that provides or gifts a beautiful, greater impact to the world and beyond. We invite you to schedule a call with us, and we'll be sharing the link within the description below. But until we meet next time, thank you for joining us, and so much love and light. Bye for now.